The signs are glaring. A war could break out any moment in West Asia.
Major developments are unfolding between the US and Iran. Are we on the brink of war? Let's dive in. Tensions are rising, and the US confirmed that they're sending a massive armada, including guided missiles destroyer, towards Iran as the conflict deepens. But will we see a war in the region any minute soon?
The signs are glaring. A war could break out any moment in West Asia. US has moved its frontline war assets to the region. President Trump has issued one of the strongest warnings to Iran. While refusing to back down, Tehran says an attack will unleash a firestorm and lead to devastating consequences. Our next report takes you up close to the dangerous situation.
From this moment on,
the signal is unmistakable. The United States is preparing for war. The USS Abraham Lincoln, a nuclear-powered behemoth, is currently cutting through the waves towards the Persian Gulf.
While Vuan reported that the Flotilla destroyer is cutting through international waters, Trump did not deny this.
Ships going that direction, just in case. We have a big flotilla going in that direction, and we'll see what happens. It's a big force. We have a big force going toward Iran. I'd rather not see anything happen, but we're watching them very closely. I stopped 837 hangings on Thursday. They would have been dead. Every one of them would have been hung. This is like from 1,000 years ago. This is an ancient culture. Very smart people, by the way, but it's an ancient culture. 837, mostly young men, were going to be hung.
The President of the United States, as usual, taking the credit for his intervention, saying that had it not been for his threat to Iran, Iran would have executed a lot of people. And these are the people that recently was protesting on Iran's streets. And President Trump gave a warning saying that Iran should not harm them. But the question is, how capable is Iran to defend itself against America's attacks? And what about those in the region?
Tehran has issued a chilling counter warning, stating that any American aggression will be met with everything we have. Iran's military is on high alert. Iranian officials say that US bases across West Asia would become legitimate targets. Allies hosting American troops, they warn, would not be spared. This is not rhetoric in a vacuum. Iran has the means to act. It fields one of the largest missile arsenals in the region.
While the United States have the biggest and strongest army in the world, Iran missiles capabilities is also efficient to do some damage. There are US bases in the region, and we've seen the damage Iran has done in June 2025, and therefore they should not be underestimated.
Iran's missile program was developed to defend Iran's territory, not for negotiation. Therefore, Iran's defense capabilities, designed to deter aggressors from any thought of attacking Iran, are not a matter open for discussion.
While Iran has a lot of enemies in the region, Iran has good friends as well across the globe. Very powerful friends, you can say. And the question is, who would come to the aid of Iran should Iran need help if the United States decide to attack Iran?
Iran's airspace was largely empty overnight, with only 2 civilian flights visible over the country, as regional tensions kept most commercial traffic grounded, according to flight tracking data. The only aircraft observed were operated by Mahan Air, an Iranian carrier designated by the United States for allegedly transporting arms, equipment, and funds on behalf of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The U.S. Treasury has previously accused the airline of supporting military and proxy operations across the Middle East.
Which one of Iran's closest allies would have come to his aid? According to Times of India, flights were tracked across Iran, and these flights appears to be cargo flights, and this is after Iran airspace was closed. So where were these flights coming from?
The two Mahan Air flights were tracked departing from southern China, one from Guangzhou and the other from Shenzhen, before heading west toward Tehran. No other commercial flights were seen crossing Iranian airspace during the same period, an unusual development for a region that typically serves as a major transit corridor between Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. Iran temporarily closed its airspace as tensions with the U.S. peaked ahead of a possible military attack by the Trump military. The airspace was closed for 2 hours, allowing only limited international flights with special clearance to fly in and out, according to flight tracking data.
We shouldn't underestimate the United States either, and we must always take what Donald Trump says seriously, because he tends to carry out whatever he says he will, and we've seen what he's done with Venezuela, and we've seen how serious he was in the capturing of Nicolas Maduro, and we thought that it was a bluff and it was posturing, but it was serious indeed. Some say the prime target is China, and like what the United States did to Venezuela, it may be going after Iran in order to stop China, because it is fighting a proxy war on China, because its aim is to stop those who is supplying China, and he promised those who helped Iran that they will be hit with tariffs. So you must take Donald Trump seriously.
Hit harder than you've ever been hit. It'll make what we did to your Iran nuclear look like peanuts. And an hour before this horrible thing was going to take place, they canceled it. And they actually said they canceled it. They didn't postpone it, they canceled it. So that was a good sign. But we have an armada. We have a massive fleet heading in that direction. And maybe we won't have to use it. We'll see. If you do business with Iran, you're going to have a tariff of 25%.
The United States has deployed warships towards the region, while Iran appears to be receiving significant military supplies. Analysts warn that these moves could bring both nations dangerously close to the brink. What does this mean for the Middle East and for the wider world? Now, Jet's global view always believes that there should be a diplomatic approach to all of this, and that both parties should sit down around the negotiating table and discuss until they reach an amicable agreement, because wars solves nothing but destroys everything. So now it's over to you to hear your views. Do you believe that war is about to take place and the United States and Iran is on the brink? Or do you think that this major development was just posturing and perhaps defensive, or perhaps a show of force? Put your answer in the comment section and let us just debate this. So I'd like to thank you very much for your time, and I shall see you on the other topic.